Hey, it's Mike from Guitar World and Music Radar, and we are here at the VOX stand. I'm with Ian and Static, and they're going to take us through one of the, I think one of the more exciting products of the show, which is the Nutube finally landing in pedal form.
Right.
With the Valve Energy. Am I saying that right?
Yeah,
series?
the Valve Energy series.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the idea of these is fitting a few classic amp types into one box. And so they're all analog pedals, except for the digital processing for that little oscilloscope on the screen. And they have the Nutube to give you that real response and compression and sag to it like you're playing an amp. So the neat thing about that is there's 3 modes to the pedal. The first is a standard pedal mode. Put that right into the front of your amp, and it almost transforms your amp into a new sound. You'll hear that when we play through them, because it has an EQ that carves out a little bit of that mid-range to let the new EQ from the amp model really do the work. Then you could also switch to a preamp mode, which is going to give you a line level signal out so that you can put that into a power amp, or even the effects return on your amp, and you can use that to power your speaker. Or finally, we've got an analog cab sim built in there too. So you go into cab sim mode and you can go direct, you can record, you can play live right into the mixer. It's perfect.
Nice,
and
man.
so then the last cool feature is they have this channel switching feature, where if you plug in an 1/8 inch just stereo aux cable between 2 pedals, when you turn one on, it'll turn the other off, like you're using 2 channels on an amp. So you can customize your 2-channel amp going direct, where you have 2 different sounds or 2 similar ones with different settings.
Nice.
So really all the features kind of put in there with the Nutube as the center of it.
Right on. Well, let's hear it.
Absolutely. So let's start with the Silk Drive, which is the lowest gain, kind of a clean bluesy amp. Awesome.
Nice.
So next up is the Mystic Edge, which is that classic AC30 sound distilled into the one pedal.
I cannot take my eyes off the display.
Right, so not only does it look cool, but it can be kind of an informative tool. You can see exactly what's happening if you're, squaring off the wave of your guitar or, doing different things. It can kind of help you understand exactly what the pedal's doing.
Nice. What's next?
So next up is the Copperhead Drive, which is sort of this classic rock tone, real crunchy. Awesome. And so the final one is the Cutting Edge, which is sort of modern metal distilled into one pedal. And maybe VOX is not known for that metal sound, but this really does a great job because of the Nutube. And the 6th control, where the others have toggles, this has what we call the tight control, which is actually the bass before the distortion, so you can tighten up some of those chuggy, distorted, palm muted riffs.
that through an AC10.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that's incredible about them. Turn your amp into anything else.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, appreciate it.